Thank you for calling online support. My name is Sam. How may I help you?
Hi everyone, welcome to my new video. I have called a scammer and gone through the whole ritual of getting scammed, but I found their IP address, and that leads me to a very important thing, their physical address, more or less, within a block or so, as accurately as it can be. So yeah, I found the scammer's IP address. They were using a slightly older style remote control, and that didn't go through any in-between stages, and up it popped on Wireshark. So, having their address, I then confronted them, told them I thought I knew where they were, and what their IP address was, what they told me was a load of rubbish, and so on. And the guy just said to me, well, do you want to go ahead and get a repair or not? That takes the cake. Now, I just told him that everything he told me was utter tosh, yet he still wanted me to go ahead and get a repair. That's the mentality of your average Indian scammer. I told him I was very disappointed in him, but he wasn't that bothered. Okay guys, hope you enjoy the video.
Thank you for calling online support. My name is Charlie. How may I assist you today?
Oh yeah, hi Charlie. I've got a bit of a problem with my computer. I keep getting these horrible adverts coming up all the time when I'm using Chrome. They're just taking over the whole computer just now. As soon as I click on one thing, loads of them pop up. Is there anything you can do to help me, do you think?
Definitely, definitely. May I know what exactly you were doing at the time it's popped up?
Oh, I was actually not talking, I was downloading some movie files. Probably shouldn't have been doing that, you know, off one of the torrent sites. So, um, I think I probably got a bad file or something.
Definitely. Do you remember that you have clicked on any kind of link, any kind of advertisement that you're not aware of?
I don't know, I might have done. I doubt if I clicked on an advertisement, but I mean, I've clicked on a few links to get to the files that I wanted, so it's quite possible that I've clicked on something that's taken me somewhere I shouldn't have gone.
All right, all right. Do not worry, sir. I'll assist you with the same. Okay? Do not
Okay,
worry at all. So you just need to follow some basic troubleshooting steps with me. What I'll do, I'll connect you to my secure server, and then I'll diagnose the issue, and we'll find out why you got that pop-up,
oh wow, can
or
you
if
do that?
something.
Yeah,
Yeah, definitely we can do that,
wow.
and then I'll tell you how to fix it. All right.
Oh, that'd be fantastic.
All right. First of all, may I know, do you have a desktop or a laptop that you are using?
It's a desktop.
Desktop. Can you see onto your keyboard? You'll find a window key at the left extreme bottom corner, and the structure of that key would be like four boxes, four
Oh
squares,
yeah,
so you
yeah,
can
yeah.
say four.
Yeah, I can see what
Just
you
press
mean.
that key and hold it down.
Yeah.
Just press that key and hold it down, and at the same time press R key. R is in Romeo.
All right. Okay, that's brought up the run box.
All right.
Oh, that's an
So
easy way
if
to do
anything is,
that. I've
yeah.
sometimes I've tried to open that box and I've gone through all sorts of loops to get
All
there.
right.
Okay.
Yeah. Now, if anything is written inside the address bar, just make it empty. Just erase everything.
No, it's completely blank.
Okay. Now start typing I explore. That's a one word. I is in Indiana.
I explore. IEXPLORE. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. Now give a space.
Okay.
www dot
Yeah.
lmi3.com. That's L as in London,
Okay.
M as in Michael,
Yeah.
I is in Indiana,
Yeah.
number 3
All right. Okay. Then .com. Did
dot
you
com.
say?
Yeah. Now
Okay.
click on OK and tell me what comes up onto your screen.
Internet Explorer started, and there's this thing called support connection.
All right. Now I'm providing you a code. You just need to type in the code over there. Okay.
Okay.
The code is 868
868
264.
2. Oops. Put 3 2 6 4. 868 264. Yeah.
Yeah. Now click on connect to technician.
Okay.
When you click on connect to technician at the bottom of your screen, you'll find an option like run,
I,
save, cancel. You need to click
yeah.
on run.
Okay, I've clicked on run. And then it says, do you want to run this software? Log me in rescue
Yes.
applet.
Y-
Run.
yes.
Okay.
Let me know if you are getting any options, okay?
It says there's like a CTIC global box saying a support representative will be with you shortly. And now it's come up and saying Alex is there.
Yeah. Now click on allow access.
Okay. Alright, yeah, it's come up with this user account control thing.
Yeah. Just click on allow access.
And I've clicked on yes. And it looks like you might be, it says application running as Windows Server, yeah?
Yeah. All right. Let it be.
Okay.
Now I'm sending you a request. Just click on OK or yes.
Okay, it says Alex would like to perform one or more actions. Is this the one you mean, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay. And click on OK to that too, yeah? Okay.
All right. Thank you so much, sir. Can you see the cursor is moving onto your screen?
Yeah. That's
Yeah, that's
funky.
me.
Yeah. I'm
Can
not
you just
see.
type down your full name over here?
Yeah, sure. Oops.
All right. Can you just help me with your alternate contact number? If in case something went like wrong, the call get disconnected, I can call you back and assist you with the same issue.
Yeah, okay. It's just the number that I'm dialed you on. It's 0114 what is it now? 229 3666 or something like that. I can't remember my phone number.
Can you just type it down over here? Is
Yeah,
it your
sure.
personal computer?
Yeah, yeah, of course it is. Yeah.
Yeah, just type down the alternate contact number over here, sir,
Okay.
on the screen. Yeah, just type it down. All right. Thank you. Just give me a moment, sir.
Sure.
Now let me have a look onto your screen. What exactly you got?
Yeah, I hope you can find something. It's driving me crazy, this. What did you say your name was again? Did you? Oh, it's Charlie. Sorry,
Yeah,
I
that's
didn't
Charles.
I didn't remember your name. Sorry, Charlie.
It's okay, sir.
How long have you been doing this job? Has it been a long time?
Yeah, definitely, sir. 2 years.
2 years. Oh wow. Okay.
Now let me go ahead and just do a scan onto your computer, and we'll find out what exactly the issue is. Okay?
Yeah,
And this
sure.
will be your network. This will be your network scan, and as well as your computer scan.
Okay.
Okay, while the scan is running, can I ask you like how old this computer is?
It's approximately 3 years old, I should imagine.
3 years old.
Yeah,
Okay. Do
I
you have
think so.
any other device as well? Like any other laptop, any other tablet, iPad or something?
Yeah, I've got two iPhones and an
Okay.
iPad, and I think my son has a laptop as well.
And what kind of stuff do you do in this computer?
Oh, this is my relaxing computer. I just mess around on here, do things like watching movies and looking at the news and that sort of thing.
All right.
I don't really do
And
anything serious on it.
on and any other iPhones and on whatever you have, any other device, what kind of stuff do you do?
Oh, my iPhones, obviously, I just use those for general stuff. The iPad is something I use because I don't sleep at night. I've got real bad insomnia. So I just use the iPad when I'm in bed, just browsing stuff, just wasting time while I can't sleep. And
Okay.
the laptop, I think my son just uses that for his stuff.
Okay, your son uses that.
Yeah, he doesn't really use my
Do,
computer very much. I've seen him on it a few times, which is a bit worrying because I know some of the things he goes to. I know some of the things he looks at.
okay. So may I know, do you do any kind of online banking, any kind of online things like online shopping and all?
Yeah, I do all that on this computer. I do. I log on to my bank and I do shopping and things like that, eBay and things. Yeah.
All right. I think the scan is completed.
Wow. What's that mean?
Okay,
Is
can you see this
IP
Trojan?
infected? Yeah.
It says Trojan.
It does, doesn't it? What's a Trojan? Is that like a virus?
Let me check. Are you using any kind of antivirus onto this system? As I
Um,
can see here,
Not
I cannot
really.
find anything.
No, no, I don't think I have.
And none of your system, like none of your iPads, none of your laptop. You don't use any kind of antivirus and all?
Well, they're all Apple devices. I don't think you need antivirus on an Apple device, do you? But
Okay.
this is the only Windows device in the house. Like
Yeah, that definitely.
all the others are Apple, iOS things. I
And
understand
what
those
about the
better than I do this
laptop?
Windows thing. The laptop's an iPad Air, so or not an iPad, iMac Air or whatever it's called. It's a Apple laptop.
MacBook.
Yeah, MacBook, that's the one.
Okay.
So this is the only actual Windows machine in the house.
Okay. Now just let me go ahead and check your computer configuration first.
Mhm.
So you're using Windows 7, right?
That's right. Yeah, it looks like it. I don't really know that much about Windows, to be honest. I'm more of an Apple person myself, but when I bought this, I think somebody else had it before me.
All right.
So I bought it about a year ago, but I know it was about 2 years old when I bought it. So that's why I think it's about 3 years old.
Let me go ahead and tell you what exactly the Trojan is first. Then I'll check other issues as well.
Okay.
Might possible that you have clicked on any kind of suspicious link, any kind of like bad links, and it get downloaded into your system. That's why you got that pop-up. All right.
Okay. Yeah, sure. It wouldn't surprise me if I'd clicked on something bad. Like I say, I don't really know Windows that well.
Can you read it out for me? This one.
It says in computing Trojan. Trojan is any malicious computer program which is used to hack into a computer by misleading users of its true intent. Wow. So that might mean that something I've thought was normal or usual, a proper normal piece of computing stuff has turned out to be something horrible.
Definitely, sir.
So do you think that my bank
Nowadays,
stuff is
it's
going to be safe then?
right now, as I can see, I've done the scan and I found Trojan, right? So these things can happen. Like it can crash the computer or device, whatever you have. It can modify or delete any kind of file.
Oh, God.
It can make you data corruption. If you have a antivirus, it can block that as well. It
Yeah.
can block any kind of installation process. It can format your disk and it can destroy all the contents, whatever you have. It can spread malware across your network, and this is the main concern. Okay, it
Yeah.
says
Okay.
spying on user activities and access sensitive information. Like you say that you do banking things over here,
Yeah.
right, on this
Yeah.
computer with the same network. So this is the main concern. It can spy on that. Some unauthorized users are already there onto your network.
Wow.
they have sent you this Trojan thing. Okay, but you don't need to worry. As long as you are connected to me, nobody will get the access of your computer. Nobody will get the access of your network.
So it's
The
safe.
good thing
Your
is,
network's safe then, is it?
yeah, definitely, because you are connected to me. Right now, you're safe as long as you are connected to me. Okay,
Wow.
do not worry at all.
Do you know
If
that,
you'll fix this issue,
this is really
yeah.
scary? This stuff. It's just one of those things that you just have nightmares about having. You know, when you're just thinking, oh, if that happens to me, I'd feel like an idiot. And then one day, boom, up it comes, and then your worst nightmare's been fulfilled, as it were.
And now, as I can see, sir, like you do not have any security onto your system. Okay, and I think you do not have any security onto your network as well. That's why you are facing these kind of issues. And it's not safe to go online, browse anything, and if you click on any kind of bad links and all, it's not safe to use any sites if you do not have a proper security onto your browser, onto your network. Okay?
Okay. So, are there any? Can you tell if there's any viruses actually on the computer? Oh, you did that scan, didn't you? The one that said it
Yeah,
had
I've done
a.
the scan. Right now, I'll check why you got this Trojan hit onto your system. There might be some reason.
Okay.
All right. Let me check. There are some bad files which I need to check whether those files are there or not.
Okay.
Normally it happens with only one kind of file. I'll have to check from my end.
I don't know what all those mean.
Can you see the bunch of files over here? These bunch of files?
No, they all look the same.
Yeah. Do you know what it is? And
Actually,
do you know that you have downloaded these files onto your system?
no, well, not deliberately, no. I
You can
don't.
see the date and time and try to remember that you have downloaded anything or clicked on any kind of link.
Could have been, I don't know.
These files get downloaded.
They're not even all the same size, are they?
I'll tell you. If you do not remember that how these files get downloaded onto your system, let me just go ahead and educate you on few things, okay?
Yeah, please.
Because I don't want you to face these kind of issues in futures as well. Normally, how it happens, I'll tell you.
Okay.
Just give me a moment. Whenever you visit to a site, okay? You visit to a site, you see a lot of ads over here,
Yeah, that's right.
right?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, you see a lot of ads over here. Normally, it looks flashy, okay, and you can say it looks attractive.
No,
You
they're
might
a
get
nuisance. I get lots of them. That's why I phoned you.
yeah, definitely. And if you click on these kind of links, okay, if you click on these kind of links,
Yeah.
these kind of things get downloaded onto your system. All right.
Wow.
You can see over here what it says. You can read it out. It says rundl32.exe is a process registered as a backdoor
Backdoor.
vulnerability
Oh,
which may be
okay.
installed for malicious purposes by an attacker, allowing access to your computer from remote locations, stealing passwords, internet banking, and personal data. This process is a security risk and should be removed from your system, right? So right now these files are there onto your system. You need to get rid of these all things,
Okay,
okay?
but
Then only your system.
above that, it says that it's necessary. So
I-
does it not say
I'll
that
tell
it's
you.
responsible for running things on the top paragraph?
I'll tell you.
Yeah, please.
It is like if those files are there by the system generated, there will be no issues. But right now, as I can see, these files are not there by your system generated. It's not by default.
Okay, so it's
It gets
probably something
downloaded
I
onto your
didn't do.
system.
Yeah.
Yeah, you might have clicked on anything that you're not aware of by mistaken or accidentally.
Yeah.
Okay. Now, just give me a moment. I'll look onto your services first. Can you see over here? These are the important services of your system. Okay.
Yeah.
Every system have their services with them, and I'd like to inform you that these are the manufacturers. As you can see over here, Microsoft Corporation and all, right?
Uh-huh.
Can you see the status?
Actually, why are some of them stopped? Because I don't know. Do they only run when they
I'll tell
need
you
to
why.
run or something? Or
I'll tell you why these services got stopped. Like you have clicked on something, something went wrong with your system. You must have personal things, personal stuffs into your system, right?
yeah.
So, as per the new update of Microsoft, what it does, like when something went wrong with your system, it stops some of your important services so that you don't lose any kind of personal information.
Okay.
And it creates a alert warning onto your screen, and it creates a globalized number onto your screen so that you can call on that number and you can get it fixed.
Right.
All right.
Yeah. So it comes up
Right
with a
now, as you can
message
see,
yeah, okay.
yeah, you must know your IP address, right? Do you know what your IP address is?
Is that like a zip code or a postal code, something like that?
I'll I'll guide you on that. As you can see, application identity. This is which is related to your personal identity, and as you can see over here, it's stopped. This should be on running mode so that your personal things should be on safe mode. Okay. Right now it's stopped. Now let me check your drivers as well. Can you see here? These are the
Uh,
important drivers.
okay.
Okay. And you can see over here status.
There's a lot of them
This
stopped,
is
aren't there?
also stopped. Yeah. These are the important drivers of your system.
Oh, that's I was still reading that. I
Th-
didn't see what you'd done there. Okay. But
I'll tell
obviously,
you
I
like,
get the idea that they're stopped. Yeah.
yeah, I'll tell you why your system is still working. Like some of them are still working, right? That's
Yeah.
the reason your computer, your device is still working. And if they will be stopped, your system might get crash. Okay?
Okay. Wow. This is so freaky.
Definitely. So
This
it's
this is this is
nowadays
a
it's very common.
this is a real nightmare. This I just don't know what to do then. So you can help me with this, can you?
Definitely, definitely, sir. As you can see over here, I'll guide you on few things. Can you see this Google page?
Yeah.
Do you see any kind of ads over here?
No. Not just at the moment,
Do you
but
know why?
no.
You'll never get any ads over here. Just because this is a safer site to visit.
Okay. You mean Google?
Okay, can you see this thing?
Google's own website is safe, you mean?
Yeah. Can you see
Okay.
over here?
Oh yeah.
HTTPS.
Yeah.
In which color can you see this?
That's green.
Green. If you'll get to any site, if you'll go to any site, and if you see this thing in green color, it means that is a safer site to visit.
Okay.
And if it's in red color, then it means there's something wrong with that site.
Oh,
Some
okay.
bad files might get downloaded if you go to that website. Okay, and you can see
Yeah.
over here the lock sign, right? It is locked.
Okay, so that just means it's safe, does it? Or
Yeah,
secure,
and
yeah?
if you find, yeah, if you'll find this thing unlocked, it means the site is not safe to use.
Okay.
So in future, if you visit to any site, just check this thing. This is the basic thing which I'm making
Okay, so that's
you aware of.
a basic thing I should check on any site that involves anything I want secure, like money or banking or something like that, yeah?
Yeah, definitely, sir.
Okay.
Like whenever you go online, do you delete your history and from your browsers?
I don't no, I don't know. I don't think I do.
Okay, I'll check whether there's some history or not. Just give me a moment. Can you see over here a lot of files?
Yeah.
These are the brow like history of your system, like whatever you do.
Okay.
You can see over here these kind of stuff. You might have downloaded something, this thing, this
Mhm.
image. You might have downloaded these things stored onto your system, and
Probably best thing
what
to do
happens
is
is
not open that image if it's something I've downloaded.
now you can definitely open the image, but
I'd rather
you
you
need to clean
didn't.
up these things. You need to clean these kind of things
Okay.
when you when you just shut down your system. Before shutting it down, you need to clean these all things.
Okay. And how do I do
These
that?
things need to be done. You can just
Oh, can I do it from the browser itself?
yeah, you can do it from browser itself as well. You
Yeah.
do not need to leave those files as it is. Just
Okay.
because something went wrong, like you got a Trojan malware, right?
Yeah.
If someone get access to your network, they can get access to your computer as well.
Okay.
Okay, and if they will get to these files, they can browse anything. They can get your personal things.
Okay.
Okay, now I'm deleting these files, but few of the files are unable to delete. Okay,
Okay.
from my end, because we need some kind of tools to delete these kind of files.
All right. You mean
Now let
there?
me tell you what your IP address.
Okay.
All
Yeah.
right,
You said about IP address. Yeah.
I'll show you your IP address. Let me check by this way.
Is this a different way of doing it?
Yeah,
Oh, there's
definitely,
a
sir.
question you could maybe answer. The guy I
Yeah.
bought this off, his name was Jim, and I had to change all the names of everything to try and get my name instead of that. But I can't get rid of that name Jim on there. It's just nothing I do
Okay.
gets rid of it. I just looked and looked and looked to see if I could find out how to get rid of that. I mean, I guess I could just reinstall the whole computer, but it seems like an really hard job to do that.
Do not worry, so I'll assist you with the same as well. Okay. When we're gonna fix this, all the issues, we're gonna fix that as well. Okay.
Okay.
Do not worry at all. Can you see? This might be your. This will definitely be your IP address. Can you see this? 10.0.2.15.
Okay, yeah.
This is your IP address, and IP address is something which is address which is assigned by the UK government. Okay. It is
Yeah.
assigned by the UK government under your name against your local address, wherever you live. So this is assigned only once in a lifetime for a local address under your name. So whenever
Okay.
you get an internet connection, you get the internet connection against this address, this IP address. And this IP address contains your personal things, like your, it is under your name. So it contains all of your data, like your banking things, your emails, your, if you have a social
Ah.
site, if you're using social sites like your Facebook login ID, passwords, and all. Okay, so this is something which is
Well,
got infected.
what happened that first time then? Why was that weird when you did it on Internet Explorer?
Now, it might possible that someone tried to get access. Someone has already infected your system, like your network. Okay,
Can we check it
and it
again? Something weird is going on there, wasn't it? I don't understand what happened there.
okay. Just give me a moment. Just give me a moment.
Yeah, sure.
Can you see over here
It just says
what it says?
security warning.
All right. So we will not open this right now.
Okay.
Okay. We need to get rid of this first because some unauthorized your network. That's why it's not safe to visit now. All right.
Okay.
Now I'll check whether who are the people that they got connected with your system. Can you see this?
Yeah.
This is your IP address, right?
Okay,
Which I
that's
showed
the
you.
you showed me on that other black page. Yeah.
Yeah. Can you see this? Established.
Yeah.
Right now, I can see only one unauthorized user established onto your network. These are the attackers, or you can say bad people. They have sent something malicious to you on your network. You have clicked on something wrong, and it get downloaded. Like it, they have got the access of your network.
Is that
Okay.
possible?
Definitely, it's possible. If you do not have a proper security onto your system, onto your network, it's very much possible.
Okay. Seems really worrying that though.
Just give me a moment. I think we got lost the connection once again. Just give me a moment. Like, are you the only user of this computer, or somebody else also use this, apart of your family members, or you have shared your password with someone?
No, I never share my password. But I just said my son maybe uses it now and again, but I don't really know if that's a lot. You know,
Okay.
it's just occasionally, I think.
Let me check whether you have any errors or not.
Okay. Wow.
Can you see this number of events?
What's all that?
Uh, you can see the errors and warnings and date and time as well.
Yeah.
Some are on today as well.
So where do you
Just
think
give me a
those?
moment.
What's caused all those? Can you see what's caused them?
These are the errors and warnings and infections that you got into your system.
What
This is the first time
you
when
know?
a warning.
You know the ones
Yeah,
that say critical. Are they more important then? Obviously, by the looks of it.
these are very much like errors and infections, and due to this, you're facing this issue. You're facing these errors and warnings you're getting into your system.
Okay.
All right. This is the first time. This is the first date when you got a warning onto your system. 16 to 2017.
Yeah.
You can see the time as well.
Okay. So, wow. But there's criticals and errors and warnings. Going back, what's the earliest ones there are there? 2000, oh, 16th of February, yeah. Does it keep them
When
but
was the last time, like, when was the last time you serviced your system? Like, you have done any kind of updation, you have installed any kind of software to
I
upgrade your system?
don't think I've ever done that. I don't think I've ever
You
done
have
that. No. I wouldn't know
you
how
have
to do
never done
that.
that,
I wouldn't know how to do that on a Windows machine. I wouldn't have a clue where to start.
sir? Because this is a machine, so every machine needs service, right?
Yeah.
Like if you have a car, you definitely get it serviced after a few months, after every 10,000, 5,000 kilometers, right?
Yeah.
Definitely, this is also a machine, so this needs to be serviced as well.
All right. So you
And
should get it looked at fairly regularly then, yeah?
yeah, definitely. After every 2 months, 3 months, you need to get it serviced. You need to check whether there are some issues or not.
Okay.
Because
So,
if you'll not check that, you'll have a lot of issues at the end,
but
and your
how do
system
you
might get
take
crashed.
a desktop, with its big base unit and the monitor and everything into a shop to get it checked?
Like you can call like technician to your place, and you can get it serviced.
Well,
They can
that'd cost a
definitely service your
fortune.
system as
That'd cost a lot of money, though.
definitely, sir. But you can do one thing. You can have a proper security onto your system, okay, so that you don't need to get it serviced all the times.
Yeah.
You don't need to pay again and again for the same thing.
Okay.
Okay, so you need a proper security, a permanent security.
Okay.
If you don't want to pay, yeah, again and again.
And is one of those expensive then?
But sir, if you get a service which is like the permanent one, you don't need to pay the single penny again and again, right? Now, without wasting time, what I'll do, I'll open up a notepad in front of you and I'll write down the issues.
Okay.
Okay. Let me just check some other thing as well. Just give me a moment.
What's that you want to check?
Just give me a moment. Just give me a moment, sir. Please don't
Okay.
mind my silence.
Okay.
Okay. Can you see this
Oh,
cross one?
no, that's interesting. So that's saying
That's
that as time has gone on, the computer's got less reliable. Is that right?
yeah, definitely because you got a lot of errors and warnings and infections
Ah,
into your
right.
system. That's why your drivers and your services got corrupted.
So it
And
seems
if
like
all
from
the
the
service
1st
and
of May
drivers,
onwards, it's got bad, hasn't it? Oh,
yeah, definitely,
that ties up with like the end of April. That's when these funny advert things started and all the issues started at the same time. So
definitely,
it
sir.
looks like since then, it looks like everything ties up, doesn't it?
Definitely, sir. So right now you need to get it fixed just because your IP address is something which is related to your personal things, right? Personal details, banking.
Okay.
It contains all your banking information and all, whatever you have, because it is under your name, right?
Uh-huh.
Now I'll write down all the issues of your system. Just correct me if I'm wrong somewhere. First of all, we found a Trojan horse,
Yeah, we did,
right?
didn't we?
On and it says the run DLL files are already installed into your system, right?
Yeah.
We need to remove those files,
Oh, those run DLL. Oh, yeah. I remember the ones
right?
you
I
showed me,
showed you.
yeah. Yes, you did, yeah.
Yeah. There are some unauthorized users, right?
Yep.
Onto your IP, onto your network. Your IP got infected.
That's
So
scary,
like
that
I
part.
showed you your IP. I showed you your IP. It appears something like this, right?
Yeah.
something like this. It will on the same thing. And if you're gonna secure this your IP, it will appear like this.
Okay. So it can't be
You're getting my
read.
point?
Yeah, I am. Yeah, but
It will
yeah,
be. It
okay.
will. Yeah. Tell me.
I was just saying that. So if someone was connected to it, they wouldn't see what it was. They'd just see it as stars. Then, yeah.
Yeah. They won't be able to connect to you just because your IP is secure.
Uh-huh.
Okay, they can send you something, they can send you something malicious, but if you have a proper security, it will not allow you to click on those kind of links. Okay, the
Right.
security will not allow you to click on those kind of links, so that
Okay.
you don't lose any kind of personal stuff, and they will not able to track your IP address
Yeah.
because this will be encrypted.
Okay.
Okay, what happened is your firewall is damaged right now.
What's
That's why
my what?
firewall. Firewall is something which protects you from the malicious things, any kind of spyware, riskware, malware, and viruses and all.
Okay.
Okay,
Yeah.
right now it's damaged, so we need to repair your firewall as well, and that's just because you do not have any security on network as well as computer. Okay,
Yeah.
this is why it happened. Just give me a moment, sir.
Okay.
These are the basic issues, sir, and before that we found a lots of errors and warnings.
We
Am I
did.
correct?
Yeah, lots of them, and lots of them were like really critical as well, weren't they?
So what I'll do now, without wasting time, I'll go ahead and provide you a case reference number. You can note it down.
Okay.
You can note it down.
What's that then? TGS184. Yeah.
Yeah, you can note it down. Okay.
I tell you what I haven't done, which I probably should have done, and that's ask you what the name of your company is. Because I got.
Okay. All right.
Have you got a website or something?
I'll tell you. I'll tell you each and everything. You
Okay.
just need to write it down. This case number. I'll
Yeah.
forward this. Yeah, this case to the same company.
Mhm.
Okay. There will be the level 7. Okay.
The
Level
level
7.
7.
Yeah.
Is
Technician.
that a Microsoft level thingy? Yeah.
Level 7 technicians are who are the specified technicians, certified technicians handling the network issues, because this is something which is related to network, right?
Yeah. Oh,
That's
understand.
why yeah,
Okay.
that's why I need to transfer this call to the level 7 technician. Okay?
Okay.
So you need to write your case number. Is that done? Like you have noted down?
Yeah, I've written it down. What you mean? You want me to write it on the screen?
No, 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 not on the screen.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I've written
On
it
a
down.
piece of paper.
Yeah, it
All
was
right.
TGS184. Yeah.
All right, all right. So what I need to do is I need to now just transfer the call. Okay, I'll have to place your call on hold so that I can transfer the call.
Can I ask you a couple of questions first?
Sure, sure.
Um. Okay. Uh, are you in India, by the way? I'm just interested from your accents.
Yes, sir. I'm an Indian.
Okay.
Just and right
You're.
now I'm working in California. Okay.
Oh, you're in California. Okay.
Yeah,
You're not in Noida then, no?
yeah, definitely, sir.
Noida 36.
So I'll transfer the call to the concerned department, the network department.
Yeah, but
They will assist you
I've
further.
told you I've got a few questions first.
Sure,
Um,
sure, sure.
you showed me the errors and warnings. Look, I'm gonna level with you, okay? I'm not interested in fixing this computer. You should have realised fairly quickly it's a virtual machine. There's nothing wrong with this computer, except a few minor things that I put on myself. All the things you've showed me are actually false. You showed me things like the errors and warnings. They come on every computer. You showed me the IP address and the connected things. Those were your connections to my computer for your remote control software. Everything you told me, apart from some of the things you showed me on Wikipedia and said, read this, and almost everything else was just a lie. And I'm disappointed in you. I thought, Charlie, that you were going to be honest with me at the start. And you're not.
Now, sir.
I'm really,
Sir.
really disappointed. I thought,
So let
because
me
I've
tell you.
spoken to people in this company quite a lot. I know most of the guys in your company, and you've really gone through the whole spectrum of false reporting and fear mongering and deliberate lies just to make it seem like something terrible is happening when actually you've not found a single fault on this computer. Nothing is wrong. This computer is perfect, apart from
Uh,
2 or 3 minor things that I left on there deliberately for you to find. I also know that you are personally located in Noida in India right now, Noida 36. So I've got your IP address as 111.93.33.218, which leads me almost to the front door of your building. Like you say, the IP address is not a personal address, it's just assigned by your internet provider. However, it is easy enough to track, and track it I have. In fact, I can see a map showing your building on it right now. So I'm disappointed, Charlie. I really am. I thought you were going to be more honest. You started off okay, but then you just got into the dark, seamy side of the scammer, and I don't really appreciate that. So I thank you for your time. It's been really nice talking to you. And have a look out on YouTube. I'm sure you'll see yourself on there fairly soon.
sir, I didn't told you that there's something went wrong with your system,
You told me
right?
that. Oh,
I
you definitely told me that. I've got no doubt in that
I
at
just
all.
said that some of your services and some of your drivers got corrupted.
Services
They're
stop.
on start
Services
mode.
stop all the time when they're not being used. Okay, they don't get running constantly. Otherwise, the whole computer would grind to a halt. The drivers aren't corrupted. There's not a single corrupt driver in this machine.
So it's up to you whether you wanna fix this issue or not. I'm not going to force you for anything,
Fix
okay?
what issue? Fix what issue, Charlie? Tell me what specific issue you think is wrong with this computer, because I can tell you now there's nothing wrong with it. Okay, the only thing wrong with it is that somebody's been telling me lies about what could be wrong, and that's you. I'm sorry to be blunt
I'm
with you,
not.
Charlie, but you've disappointed me a bit. So,
All right, sir. It's up to you, sir.
well, yeah, it's up to me, and well, I'm not going to do anything because I know there's nothing wrong. But be careful because you could be telling somebody who doesn't know anything about computers all this stuff, which is of course what you're relying on, and they could fall for this, and then they'll spend $300 or $500 getting a support package that they don't need and cheap software that's usually free with Microsoft anyway for their sins. So while it's been nice talking to you, I think it's time to say cheerio. I've disconnected you so you can't do anything silly, but even if you did, it wouldn't matter because, like I say, it's a virtual machine.
I've not done anything wrong with your system, sir. I was showing you a few things.
I know you
Okay?
haven't done anything wrong, but you have told lies, and that is wrong in itself, Charlie. That's wrong in itself. So have a
It's up
great
to you,
shift.
sir.
Have a great shift. I'll probably talk to you again later because I have a feeling we'll be phoning around a bit later on tonight. So cheers for now. We'll speak to you later, Charlie, and
All,
say hello to Brandon and Ben for me. Okay then. Cheers.
all right.
Well, there you have it. That was the video. it doesn't matter how many times you tell these guys that there's nothing wrong with the computer, there's nothing for them to do, they can't get off script, and they have to say, well, sir, I'll put you through to the senior technician. It's up to you whether you get it repaired or not. And you keep saying, but there's nothing wrong with it. And they say, well, it's up to you, sir, if you want to get it repaired. Anyway, I hope you liked the video. If you did, click on like, leave a comment, and also please click on subscribe. And if you do subscribe, click on the little bell symbol. That way you'll be the first to know when I post a new video. Thanks for watching.